Hello everybody, this is Skrilla, and today I want to show you guys, I've been getting a lot of questions on how to use list managers. This has nothing to do with SteadB, it's just part of the emailing process. So what I have right here in front of me is a program called Elist Pro. It's a very powerful program and it's been around for quite some time. So I just want to run you guys through the options. Okay, so the first option we have here is the address stripper. You can already see it's already on default. So the purpose of the address stripper is when you have a list of full data records, you're able to extract out just the email addresses from your full data. It's a very useful program, especially when you're trying to upload data. The full data can take up a lot of hard drive space and take hours to upload. So it's always good to keep that on file and just upload the email addresses. Okay, next we have what is called the list surgeon, and this is great for processing removes. Okay, so this little box right here is where you want to load your remove files. You can load as many, I don't know what that keeps popping up, you can load as many remove files as you want. There's really no limit, and that's where you add those. And your master file is your list, your current list that you want to scrub the removes with. And this right here is a list you create to it's gonna replace your master list with the scrubbed out remove addresses. And you can either choose to remove, I usually keep it on that, or add new addresses, I don't keep it on that. So keep it on default. The address filter is good for filtering out words, and on the ISP level, as you can see, I have some words that are typical Spanish. People fill it in: abuse at, blacklist at, fuck, honeypot, junk email. It's basically down the line you'll see a bunch of naughty words that need to be scrubbed out from your email address. So if you have that going on, this is where you do it. As same as the list surgeon, you can upload the file, and then your output is right here, so you create that as well. I do have my own default, and you can load these, you can remove these, and just play around with that. Next we have address seeder. This is where, if you want to, this is good especially if you're mailing the bigger ISPs and you want to seed your email address, which means put your email address in parts of the list. Be careful, because some of the software out there will automatically scrub, so you want to make sure it doesn't scrub out duplicates if you do this, or it pretty much doesn't, it's a moot point. So right here is a domain separator. I don't really use this that much, but if you wanted to get a breakdown of what percentage of your data is a domain, you can do that, or you can just extract part of your domains. Haven't really used that or the list builder that much at all either, since I have all the options here. Okay, down here at the bottom, you might have missed it. Yes, you probably did miss it. Is the Elist Pro utilities. It's a different section of Elist Pro, and these I do use a lot. Actually, I don't use those two, but I use all these out here. So the address counter is just good for getting an accurate count of how many email addresses you have. You can either do that by number of lines or number of valid email addresses after the @ symbol. I just keep it as lines because each email is going to be on a separate line anyway. Sort dedupe, it's a good feature, especially for new data. You want to make sure that all the duplicates are removed, and this is where you would do that at. You can also do that at the address stripper, but this is for if you're combining email address lists and you want to remove all the duplicates, and to sort by domain if you so choose as well. Right here we have randomizing the file. Now typically when you have the email address, it's going to sort it starting at A going all the way down to Z. So if you want to kind of randomize it, there's not really much benefit to it except that it just makes your data all jumbled up. You can do that, and this is where you do that at. Okay, split a file. Here is, if you want to, you can either split it by number of addresses per file. For example, if you want a few 100,000 per file, or you can do it in equal numbers. So if you just choose like 3 there, it'll separate as best it can into 3 equal files. Or if you choose like 200,000 there, every file will have 200,000 email addresses. And just choose the file and then output right there. And then lastly, combine files. This is where you can merge all your data together. And I do believe it will scrub out duplicates as well. I can't verify that, but these 4 are very handy options, or these 5 are very handy options. And this right here, I never really used. Yeah, so I guess you can replace some text, kind of like what you can do in the editor of text editor. And right here is you can extract, yeah, it looks like you can just extract the usernames. That's good if you're mailing like AOL and you don't want the at AOL.com symbol or one of those ISPs. Other than that, I don't really see much benefit of this. And file mover, I can't say I've ever used this one in my life, so I don't know. You can try it out. But that's about it. Just you know, if you want to change some stuff around, just make sure you go into, especially right here. Yeah, with these right here, you want to go into the directory of Elist Pro, and you can delete that file and then start a new one. Or that's the only way to get these things to go away. Of course, and you can add right here as well. So that's basically, in a nutshell, an Elist Pro tutorial. So until next time, I'm Skrilla, signing off.